Hello guys, I'm in the mustard field. It's something beautiful. Maybe this is the best nature. Many other ways you can see beauty in nature, but mustard field is something very special here. I'd like to discuss a little bit about women's psychology, women's mind, how they want to live, how they want to lead a life with their husbands, boyfriends, like that. So the thing is that they want to be dependent on their husbands, on their boyfriends. Initially, they always regret they don't let you make them dependent on you, true, but outwardly it looks like this. Inwardly, they don't like it. If you are so good a person, if you always nurture independence, nurture liberty, it's not fine. Excess of anything is bad. A woman cannot run herself properly. That's why she wants to be under the protection of their husbands or boyfriends. Outwardly, they show they want liberty, they want independence, things like that. But if you deep dive, you will find that the scenario is opposite. If you look at the psychology of Sadia Khan, there are so many other great people. They have research on this and they have been thinking over this. Even when if you are a man and research is very difficult. So Sadia Khan as a female, she has come forward. She has definitely understood women's psychology. It's much easier for a woman to study, to research on women's psychology than a man. So your wife has been in your uh, in-laws house. You think that you are a very good man. You always show liberty. You always give her freedom. This freedom is not what your wife wants, your girlfriend wants. She wants to be under you, under your protection, under your discipline. It's a kind of discipline. She doesn't want to be disciplined, but if she is forced to be disciplined, then she will be happy. So wicked men don't let their wife run their life on their own. And we always tell that these people are very bad, but their wives love them more than the good husbands. It's because of this theory. The theory is opposite. What you think is not actually the real picture. So my cousin, he had been in his home, country home from his office for 1 month, and during that month his wife stayed in her own house, in her mother's house. So I told my cousin that it's not a good idea. You thought that you were a very good man, you give her liberty, you always take care of her. Of course, you give her liberty, you give her independence, you let her do things that are enjoyable for her, true. But there are boundaries. You have to have boundaries. You cannot let her live on her own totally. No, it's not what they like. It's something like smokers. You give a smoker a carton of cigarettes, a great number of cigarette sticks. He will keep on smoking and smoking and smoking. In the end, he will not like it. He knows that smoking is not good. So if you let her talk to her boyfriend, my friends, male friends, wants to do so many things, and you always tell her if she wants to go to Chinese restaurants every day, you take her to, no, it won't work. It's opposite. What you are thinking is not what the reality is. As they cannot have boundary themselves, they want their husbands to have boundaries in front, behind, on their sides. So reality and practicality, bookish knowledge is not all that women are really fond of. Women are usually not that much to their words. Their words do not mean. They break their hearts. They are very much interested in saying that please help me, please do this, please hug me, please catch hold of my hands, please take me to your bed, like that. They won't. But they always inside nourish that their husbands will protect them, they will have relationship, bed relationship, more and more caring and all these things. So outwardly something that you think is not what inwardly something is. So this is fascinating. You probably won't understand or you don't believe what I'm saying, but if you want, you can verify. There are millions of videos, researches on the women's psychology. In the past, women were tortured, oppressed, suppressed, beaten. That was very bad. That was horrible. But now, men always want to give the absolute freedom. They think that, oh, if I don't give them freedom, they will be against them, like that. It happens in case of narcissists. If your wife is a narcissist, especially if she is a malignant narcissist, what you find is that she will never tolerate boundary. She will never tolerate boundary. That's different in special cases because they always want their selfishness. They always want to make them happy. Even narcissists don't put their children in front of them. They love their children, but not in that sense. They use their children as a weapon, as tools to protect themselves, to get liberty, to get independence, to get a lot of freedom. They always use. So, malignant narcissist, if your wife is, it's very tough to make her happy. Then you have to give her freedom. If you want, suppose you have a child and you find that your wife is a malignant narcissist or a narcissist, you can't help. You want to pass your life because of your children, because of your kids. That's different scenario. But usually a girl wants boundary, a girlfriend wants boundary, a wife wants boundary, protections, and dependence. They are happy when they are led by their men, their partners, their husbands, their boyfriends. They are not happy on their own because they cannot control. They don't have the power of judgment. They don't have the power of comparison and contrast. They can't. There are a lot of problems with them. There are a lot of limitations with them. So initially you think that you are the best man, but you will find that your wife doesn't like you, love you. So that cousin, as I told, his wife had been in her own house, her mother's house, for 29 days and one day in their house. He was happy. He thought that he's such a great man. He lets his wife do whatever she likes. No, it won't work. So things are opposite. Women's words are very tricky. They don't tell directly. They evasively say something, and as a man you have to understand and you have to make your partner happy in different ways, not just the ways she wants. What she wants outwardly is not what she really wants to be. That's like a coconut tree, that's like a coconut tree especially, because as I tell that a wife, a girlfriend, a girl is a coconut tree. She wants to be under limitations, under discipline, under the care of their father or their husband or boyfriend, like that. They want to lead their life happily, that's true. Every way they want to need, they need liberty, freedom. They need male friends. They need to stay in their mother's house. Everything is fine, but you have to understand, if she is a narcissist, especially a malignant narcissist, then you can't help. If she is a normal kind of girl or woman, You have to use technique, you have to adopt the strategies. If you do not have strategies, they will go on their own, and one day they will be in danger. Like the coconut tree, you have to prune the jungle, prune the wastages. In a way, it will hurt the coconut tree, but actually the coconut tree will give you a lot of green coconuts, right? The thing is that what you think is not what they think. Their ideas are different, their words are different. They say something, they mean opposite, they mean differently. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.